Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that's going to change lives across the nation. A massive $3,350 stimulus package has just been approved by the House, and payments are already starting to roll into bank accounts. Are you wondering if you qualify? Stay tuned because I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this game-changing financial boost. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on crucial updates about money, stimulus payments, and financial opportunities that could put extra cash in your pocket. The wait is finally over, and millions of Americans are about to receive much-needed financial relief. The House has just passed a groundbreaking stimulus package that will provide eligible citizens with monthly payments of up to $3,350. What's even more exciting is that these payments are scheduled to begin hitting accounts from January 7th through January 25th. But what does this mean for you and your family? Let's break down the details of this unprecedented support package that could help ease your financial burden during these challenging times. You might be asking yourself, is this too good to be true? Well, I can tell you that this stimulus package is very real and has been carefully designed to provide targeted support to those who need it most. The program comes as a response to ongoing economic pressures, rising inflation, and the increasing cost of living that many Americans are struggling with. But here's the burning question on everyone's mind: who exactly qualifies for these payments, and how much can you expect to receive? The eligibility criteria for this new stimulus package have been specifically structured to reach a broader range of Americans than previous payments. Individual taxpayers earning up to $75,000 annually will receive the full amount, while those earning between $75,000 and $95,000 will receive reduced payments on a sliding scale. For married couples filing jointly, these thresholds are doubled, meaning full payments for those earning up to $150,000 and partial payments for incomes up to $190,000. But what about families with children? That's where this package really shines. One of the most significant aspects of this stimulus package is its focus on supporting families. Parents will receive additional supplements for each dependent child under the age of 18, with extra considerations for families with children under 6 years old. The package also includes special provisions for single parents, recognizing the unique financial challenges they face. But you might be wondering, what documentation do I need to prove my eligibility? Don't worry, I'll walk you through everything you need to have ready. To ensure you receive your payment as quickly as possible, there are several steps you should take immediately. First and foremost, make sure your banking information is up to date with the IRS. If you've moved recently or changed banks, now is the time to update that information through the IRS portal. But what if you don't have direct deposit set up? Don't panic, I'll explain all the alternative payment methods available to you. The distribution schedule has been carefully planned to ensure smooth processing of payments. The January 7th to January 25th window allows for systematic distribution based on various factors, including your last name and the last 2 digits of your Social Security number. But why this specific time frame? The answer lies in the government's efforts to prevent system overload and ensure every eligible recipient receives their payment without delays or technical issues. One unique feature of this stimulus package that sets it apart from previous ones is its monthly payment structure. Instead of a one-time lump sum, eligible recipients will receive monthly installments, providing more consistent financial support throughout the year. But how long will these monthly payments continue? The current legislation outlines a 6-month program with the possibility of extension based on economic indicators and congressional approval. Many of you might be concerned about how these stimulus payments will affect your taxes. Will this money be considered taxable income? What about its impact on other government benefits you might be receiving? These are crucial questions that deserve clear answers. The good news is that these stimulus payments are structured as tax credits, meaning they won't count as taxable income for the 2024 tax year. However, there are some important considerations regarding how these payments might interact with other benefits programs. The impact of this stimulus package extends far beyond individual bank accounts. Economic experts predict that this injection of funds into the economy could have significant positive effects on local businesses and communities. But what does this mean for small business owners and entrepreneurs? The package includes specific provisions designed to support small businesses whose customers might be receiving these payments, creating a ripple effect of economic benefits throughout communities. For those who have experienced changes in income or family size since their last tax filing, there's an important process to follow to ensure you receive the correct payment amount. The IRS has established a dedicated portal for updating your information and circumstances. But what happens if you need to report changes after payments have begun? Don't worry, there's a system in place for that too, and I'll explain exactly how to navigate it. One of the most frequent questions I'm receiving is about payment tracking. How can you monitor the status of your payment? Where can you check if you're scheduled for the January 7th wave or if you'll need to wait until later in the month? The IRS has developed a comprehensive tracking system, and I'll show you exactly how to use it to stay informed about your payment status. The rollout of this stimulus package also includes special considerations for various groups, including veterans, Social Security recipients, and individuals with disabilities. These groups may have different payment schedules or additional benefits available to them. But what documentation will these groups need to provide? Are there special procedures they need to follow? I'll break down all the specific requirements and processes for these important groups. Security is a major concern whenever large-scale financial distributions occur. The government has implemented robust measures to prevent fraud and ensure payments reach their intended recipients. But what steps can you take to protect yourself from scams and fraud attempts? There are several red flags to watch out for, and I'll share essential tips to keep your stimulus payment safe from fraudsters who might try to take advantage of this situation. For those who have recently moved or changed their mailing address, there are specific steps you need to take to ensure your payment reaches you. The Postal Service has special procedures in place for forwarding government payments, but there are important deadlines you need to be aware of. What happens if you miss these deadlines? Don't worry, there are backup plans in place, and I'll explain all your options. One aspect of this stimulus package that hasn't received much attention is its impact on different age groups. Whether you're a college student, a working professional, or a retiree, there are specific provisions that might affect you differently. But how do these age-specific provisions work? What additional benefits might be available to your age group? Understanding these details could make a significant difference in the amount of support you receive. The application process for this stimulus payment has been streamlined compared to previous programs, but there are still important steps to follow. Most eligible recipients won't need to take any action if their information is already on file with the IRS. But what if you're new to the tax system or haven't filed returns in recent years? There's a special process for non-filers, and I'll guide you through every step to ensure you don't miss out on these payments. If you're currently receiving other forms of government assistance, you might be wondering how this stimulus payment will affect your benefits. Will receiving this payment impact your eligibility for programs like SNAP, Medicaid, or housing assistance? The good news is that these stimulus payments have been specifically designed to complement, not complicate, existing benefit programs. But there are some important things you need to know about how these different benefits interact. For those who might have outstanding debts or legal obligations, there are important protections in place regarding these stimulus payments. Unlike some previous government payments, these funds have special protections against garnishment for certain types of debt. But what debts are excluded from these protections? What steps can you take if your payment is incorrectly garnished? Understanding your rights is crucial in ensuring you receive the full benefit you're entitled to. The timing of these payments coincides with the beginning of a new year, which presents unique opportunities for financial planning. How can you make the most of this stimulus payment to improve your financial situation? Whether you're looking to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in your future, I'll share strategies for maximizing the impact of these funds on your long-term financial health. One interesting aspect of this stimulus package is its potential impact on different regions of the country. The cost of living varies significantly across different states and cities, and this package includes certain adjustments to account for these variations. But how do these regional adjustments work? What additional benefits might be available based on where you live? Understanding these geographical factors could help you maximize your benefit. For families with children in college or other forms of higher education, there are specific provisions worth noting. The package includes additional support for families with dependent students, recognizing the unique financial challenges of funding higher education. But what documentation will you need to prove your student status? How does this interact with other forms of educational financial aid? These are important questions that deserve careful consideration. The implementation of this stimulus package also includes measures to support those who are self-employed or work in the gig economy. These workers often face unique challenges in accessing government benefits, but this package includes specific provisions to ensure they receive appropriate support. But how do you prove your income if you're self-employed? What additional documentation might you need? I'll explain everything you need to know to ensure you receive your full entitled amount. One crucial aspect of this stimulus package that shouldn't be overlooked is its impact on credit scores and financial reporting. While the payments themselves won't directly affect your credit score, how you use these funds could have significant implications for your financial future. But what's the smartest way to use these payments to improve your credit situation? What potential pitfalls should you avoid? Understanding these financial implications is key to making the most of this opportunity. The rollout of these payments also includes special considerations for mixed-status families and non-citizen residents. The eligibility criteria have been carefully designed to ensure fair treatment while maintaining program integrity. But what documentation will these families need to provide? What special procedures might apply to their situations? Understanding these requirements is crucial for affected families to receive their entitled benefits. For those who might miss the initial payment window or experience delays in receiving their payment, there's a robust system in place for resolution. The IRS has established specific procedures for tracking and resolving payment issues, but what steps should you take if you encounter problems? How long might resolution take? Having this information ready can help reduce stress if you experience any issues with your payment. The impact of this stimulus package extends beyond immediate financial relief. Economic experts are analyzing its potential long-term effects on inflation, employment, and economic growth. But what does this mean for your personal financial planning? How might these broader economic impacts affect your decisions about using these funds? Understanding these larger economic implications can help you make more informed decisions about your stimulus payment. One often overlooked aspect of this stimulus package is its provision for emergency situations and special circumstances. Whether you've experienced a natural disaster, medical emergency, or other significant life event, there are specific provisions that might affect your payment or eligibility. But how do you report these special circumstances? What additional support might be available? Understanding these emergency provisions could provide crucial additional support when you need it most. Looking ahead, many are wondering about the possibility of future stimulus payments and economic support programs. While this package is designed to provide immediate relief, it's also part of a larger strategy for economic recovery and stability. But what factors might influence future stimulus programs? What signs should you watch for? Understanding these broader policy considerations can help you better prepare for future opportunities and challenges. For those interested in the legislative process behind this stimulus package, it's worth noting the bipartisan support and careful consideration that went into its design. The package represents a significant evolution in how government support is structured and distributed. But what lessons were learned from previous stimulus programs? How have these lessons shaped the current package? Understanding this context can help you better appreciate the program's design and implementation. As we wrap up this comprehensive overview of the new stimulus package, remember that staying informed is key to maximizing your benefits. Keep an eye on your bank account during the distribution window of January 7th to January 25th, and make sure to follow the proper procedures if you need to update any information or resolve any issues. Have questions about anything we've covered? Drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on financial news and opportunities that could benefit you and your family. Remember, this information is crucial for millions of Americans, so please share this video with friends and family who might benefit from these stimulus payments. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated on any changes or additional information about these payments and other financial opportunities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.